Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Barel. So today we're going to be reviewing WWE 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch. Now I really love that you guys requested me to get this and that you said you're going to wait on my honest review. I have to tell you, looking at the internet, as always, you have people that were given this game for free by the companies, and then they put out fake reviews, things like it's the best thing they've ever seen, or they give a little bit of bad and then they say things about it for the positive. Or you have people that just start talking against it because they either work for another company or whatnot, and or they're just giving honest opinions, which is kind of hard to find. But in this channel, as always, I purchase everything myself. Like I said, I don't do even Patreon services. So most of the extra money that I have, I usually give to charity. But I also said, I made a vow that I was, like I did in my other video, that I was going to, make YouTube, my YouTube channel, one of the most honest channels out there. So I'm going to give you guys the most accurate, thing. So anything you guys request me to get, you just send me a private message and I look at it and I get it whenever I save up. So anyways, the first thing they said that was on the YouTube that all collectively have said is a lie. They said that the only time it's available was in the download version, that there's no physical copy till sometime next week. That's bullcrap. Right now, I'm going to try to release it automatically. I don't think I could release it today. I received this on Friday. I don't think I could I could put it up today because the Sabbath is coming and I got to wait till after the Sabbath. So probably like Saturday night, I'm going to put this up. But this is a Friday, guys, and I got this in my hand. But anyways, no matter what, they said it's going to be sometime later next week, and I received it. Okay, and I'm putting it out right now. So this is how it looks right here. Okay, now we're going to be the judge of this. Now, a lot of them, what they did was they're only showing you one-on-one fights. They're not showing you six players in there if it has any lag or whatever. But we're going to come to see it. Now, all of them have one thing in common. It's the downloaded version. We're going to get into that in my final after this, we're going to go back into me, but I'm going to show you some in-game footage. So this is what's really included in the game here. So scan to receive Ultimate Seth Rollins card, 3 Elite Superstars card, 1 limited edition WWE 2K18 card. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, I pre-ordered it, so I got also the Kirk Angel. No, I'm just kidding. Kurt Angle. I remember when they were called that. I wanted to get a physical copy of it, and I kind of regret it. I wanted a digital one, but we'll see if it makes any type of a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out right now because I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I got. Give me a sec here. All right. Okay, we're gonna pop this baby in here. Took out Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm telling you, like I gave that review, I told you it's one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm standing by it, by that decision. What happened is I downloaded, before the game came out, like in the morning of it, the Kurt Angle one right here, you see? So I'm going to just go into that, and it says that I need to download, so a new update is available, and it will be downloaded. It's not the update. Like I told you guys, what 2K, all of the third parties, what they want to do is they don't want to invest in a 32 gig card or a 64 gig card. So what they're doing is it's going to download right now, so I'm just going to tell you. What they're doing is they're investing in the 16 gig card and then having you download all the rest of the crap onto your Nintendo Switch, which I think is it's good in their case because they want to see how the Switch is doing before they go all in. So I get it as a business thing, but what I have a feeling is the swap back and forth, as I said before, will cause lagging. Now, anyways, according to what I'm seeing from those who are actually putting out honest reviews, a lot of them said that it has a little lag. I believe that it has a lot of lag. I've played it on the downloaded version, and it looks like it's lagging up the wazoo. So I'm glad I got now a physical copy. So I'm about to release right now the first ever, I could say, because it's not up there, YouTube video about the actual physical game. Now, I can understand why I usually don't recommend buying this as a physical, because usually I want it physical, so if I ever sell it, I could sell my physical copies with downloadable games. Yes, they're convenient, but then if you want to sell it, you can't sell those games, you know? So I wanted a physical copy, but this is probably the wrong ones to get, like the the NBA games, this game, all of these 2K games, because there's always new ones coming out and they're going to depreciate a lot. So my recommendation, get probably the downloaded version, but we'll see how this one plays out. Now, I believe because it's doing swapping, it's probably going to lag more than the downloaded version. But I'm going to be the judge of that right now because I played the downloaded version. You can actually see some people release the 6-player in the ring type of thing. I'm going to show you guys right now in game, one-on-one, fight, a one-on-one fight. Not all the way through, just a little bit, just to see how it's operating. And then I'm going to do a 3-on-3, so guys are going to see 6 people in the ring all together. I'm also going to review, I want to see if this thing is like the computer version or the Xbox One version, where I can take a picture of my face, upload it to the WWE website, the Game 2K website, and then have it import, and then I can make something that looks like me. Or is it going to be like the PSP version, the PlayStation portable version, where you're just going to have to make it with whatever is a template and try to make it near, close to what, the way you look or whatever. So that's what we're going to go into. I'm going to show you guys the entire thing, unlike what a lot of people are doing right now, and we're going to see where it goes into that. So be back once this thing fully downloads, like on 3%, because it has like probably about 21 gigs or something to download. So I mean, be aware that you're going to need a good memory card, because the internal one will just not do. It's just not going to do. So you're going to need at least 128, I would recommend, so you can get more downloadable games. If you're purchasing them for that, go for that. If you plan on getting everything downloadable, my recommendation is to get a 256 or even a 512 whenever the hell they come out, if it already came out. See you guys very soon. Give me a... Now I'm going to... let me just say this. I do have a feeling that also a lot of people are having problems with the downloadable version, because what I've noticed is the biggest fad is for people to get the top memory card, like a 256. Now, guys, you got to understand how it works. I work with cameras that utilize memory like that. So sometimes you're gonna... all the time, actually, you're going to get faster performance from a lower capacity card. The higher you go, the less the capacity, the less the speed is going to be. No matter what their claims are, it's not going to be the same. That's what usually happens. That's why, for example, on my Blackmagic camera, when I had a 1 terabyte one, it wasn't going fast that I couldn't actually record raw footage on a video on 4K, only because it wasn't fast enough. The second I downgraded to a 512 capacity, a lower capacity, it started operating so quick I had no jumps, no skips, no nothing. So you see, the skips always happen because they claim it goes a certain speed, but then when you go for the higher capacity cards, that's what happens. So I'm thinking maybe that's why the 256, a lot of people are getting it. Maybe that's why the downloadable version is a little bit laggy. We're going to get into that right now. We're going to see. This one's going to have a swapping thing, because it's going to go from cartridge to the downloadable content, which I think is crazy. I mean, I'm thinking this is gonna be worse, but we're gonna see. We're gonna check it out right now. See you in a few. Okay, guys. So we're gonna test this baby out right now. Again, please forgive me. I don't know any screen capturing software that can deal, so we're going to go right into this for an honest review. Let's see what we got here. Let me just position this in the right way. I'm putting it on a gooseneck, which I think is going to be fine. This way you also see how it works on the portable mode, and all of that stuff. Let me see here. Just a little change while it's doing the load up. All right. Let's start this baby up. So far, so good. Yeah, right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Give me a sec. Well, okay, so there's a bunch of things you have to do here. 2K Visual Concepts will receive the following information. Let me just hit that right here. Oh, you know what? Sorry, let me shut this off so I don't get screwed over for copyright infringement. Because, YouTube does that. So let's just see right here. All right, so it's doing loading. Only God knows why, but whatever. So far, so good. I mean, it's looking all right. Let's see here. The view. This is just annoying. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. All right. Agree to the terms. Yes. Ay, what a setup. Okay. Well, so far it sucks because I hadn't had to do that in any game, but we'll see. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay, so there was like another 45-minute download that I had to do on top of it, and I have a physical game, which kind of sucks. But let's see what happens here. Okay, so closing info. Why can't we just start the game? All right, so there's play, my player, universe, creation, community, creations, online. Okay, so first I want to just double check here. I want to see if we can, okay, perfect. This is what I wanted to know, guys, okay? So image manager. I wanted to know if I can scan my face, taking a picture and do that thing, the setup, and to make my own, stuff, whatever, to make my own character so it could look exactly like me, like I did on the PC or Xbox One and so on and so forth, where you're uploading your picture to the WWE 2K website, and then what happens is you just download it. So I guess that's an okay so far, so that's a good thing. So we couldn't find any local images, whatever, in the category. I just want to, so I guess it does do that. Let me just double check though, because I want to go through it. So you can upload. Yes, there you go. Uploads. Let me see here. Okay, the loading time is kind of shitty, so we're going to see right here. Select an empty slot and user whatever. Okay, great. I got to tell you, though, between each of the writing, it's kind of feels a little slow. We'll see right here, though. Oh, sorry. Let's see what they got here. Okay, so I'm doing that. What's the dealie? Okay, that's the download one, whatever. And I wanted to know if it's like the PlayStation Portable, the PSP, where you're just going to have templates and you got to just match it up or whatever. So unless I'm misunderstanding something here, I think that's what it's like. I'm not sure though. I mean, because you can make your own... Oh, this is just so annoying. All right. I don't know why it has to do that. So, I mean, people made their own thing, so maybe it is possible, and I'm not understanding what I'm doing. But we'll see what happens right now. I think it is. I mean, you could upload probably, but I'm not seeing anything where it says you can upload information into the, website and, you... so I don't know about that, but it says image manager, so I'm sure there's a way to do that. Creations, maybe? Oh, that... Let me go into that. Superstar. Let's... Oh, wait. That's custom matches. Oof. Okay, Superstar. New custom Superstar. Let's see what we got here. If we could do this, actually. Alright. So basically, I'm giving you the full 1-2 of the game, so you guys see exactly what is the things that are included, because I did not see any YouTuber actually review it. So unfortunately, we're going to go through this first, okay, and then we're going to go into that. If you don't like it, just keep fast forwarding it, but I think this is very important. We need to know if you can do what you do in the home consoles, which I know some people don't care about, but okay, you can modify the shape, whatever. Oh, face photo capture. Okay. So there is a way that you can upload it. Okay, so it's not like the PSP version. So we just checked on that. You can actually upload your own face. So that's cool. So I validated it, people. I see you could also have the face template. So I validated it. A lot of you guys asked me, and there's the validation right there. It does have it. Okay, so let me get out of here. But you notice how slow everything is, even when it's transitioning. I'm not that optimistic now about the game. We're going to see if that's going to be a speed up. So first we're going to go on a one-on-one, a very basic match. We're going to see how the heck that does. And then we're going to do a 3-on-3, okay? So let me get out of here. Get out of here. So you have all the customizations here. let's see what they got here. Gameplay. Okay, because I want to try some moves, I'm not going to put it on very hard. I'm going to play it safe. Alright. Reversal limit, whatever. Simulation, submission, mini game. Ugh, I hate that mini game. I hope there's a way to... Okay, good. Oh, wait, the R button. Oh, wait. Yeah. Injury. Off. On. Whatever. Road break. Blood. Okay, so Nintendo made it on default off. So just put that on. And let's go into... Oh, I hate the mid-match run-in mode because they really overreact with that one. Let me just go into that, so just in case, because I don't want it to slow down, if anything. Mid-match run-in. Oh, no. Entrance run-in. Mid-match run-in. I don't know what the heck that is. All right, we're going to take that off. All right, let's accept, and let's play the game. All right. Again, I'm sorry that I can't put the music in, but, you know, it is what it is. YouTube does not permit, for some odd reason, to do that. They took down several of my videos because I had music in them, and they said it was copyright infringement. Whatever, even though it's a full review on a game, which is ridiculous, but whatever. You know, I honor every, you know, when whatever you're joining, you got to honor their rules, right? So I mean, that's what it is. So you know what? Let me go to extreme rules because just can't take that. All right. So we got this. We got superstars. So, okay, so it's never like the squares where you can choose things. So these are all the characters, right here. Samoa Joe, I'm happy that he's in it. Roman Reigns. The Rock, so those are unlockables. Where you have to unlock it or get the accelerator. Here we go, Ric Flair. So there's a lot of ones to unlock. Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Rhino. Oh yeah, they have him in the game. I'm happy. Randy Orton. So a ton of characters here. I'm looking for the one I want. Wow, Vince McMahon's in the game. Okay. Mark Henry. Kofi Kingston, nice. So there's a lot of black and white, which means you have to... I'm looking for my man Triple H. And then we'll just have him fighting, but in the meantime... Oh, is that... Oh, Jason Jordan. I know Rob Van Dam's in the one of the packs, whatever that's released. That's another thing. I'm really getting ticked off with 2K for this also. Oh, Goldberg's in it. Okay, so you could unlock him too. I'm happy he's in. One of my favorite characters as well. A lot of unlockables, so that's a good thing. See, I don't like the accelerated thing because, like, with this, the game will be worth it. You're going to play it, it'll have replay value, you know, all of that. I know a lot of people just get that, and that, to me, it ticks me off if I do that because then the game, you know, slowly finds its way in my shelf. But I was always looking for a portable one ever since the PlayStation Portable, and then the PlayStation Vita, they didn't even come out with that. You know, let me go with Brock Lesnar. Yeah, the PlayStation Vita didn't have it. They just had old, you know... what is this crap? Oh, okay, that's 5,000 points. Alright. Versus Undertaker. Let's check it out. We're going to see their entrance in the Titantron. I want to see how the heck that operates. Wow. Okay, so far, holy moly. The loading is a little extreme. Here's the thing, though. If the game operates well, I don't mind having a little extra loading time, as long as it gives me great graphics, you know, on a portable machine, because I'm using it portable. Now, maybe when it's on dock mode it goes faster, I don't know, but I think it's the same because I've tested all the games out for the Nintendo Switch. The loading is exactly the same whether it's docked or whether it's in portable, so I think it's just something they time or something, because even some of the ports that doesn't make sense on the computer, for example, where you know it's going to be a way more powerful machine than any home console, it still takes the same amount of loading time, exactly the same as it does in the console, which doesn't make any sense at all. So I think it has something to do with the programming on there, but so far so good. Let's see how it is. I want to see the entrances. Wow, okay, already a hiccup. Let's see what we got here. Wow, okay. I'm a little bit impressed that they got a screaming crowd that's jumping up and down, individual crowd. I thought it was going to be more like the one, like Here Comes the Pain. Ooh, okay, that looks a little laggy. This looks like it's about 30 frames, and I'm being a little bit... Oh, no. We're talking 10 frames a second, maybe. 10 to 14 frames a second on the entrances. To be honest, though, I skip entrances all the way. I watch it once just to get the kicks out of it, especially the ones that I make. But, I mean, it's like it's speeding up as it goes along. Now, I am aware that they said they're going to release an update to speed some things up, but, you know, that in the forums, at least, people are talking about it, that they said they are. They didn't actually make an official statement, so I'm not sure. But, I don't know if they will. I mean, I know they corrected a lot of things with the NBA 2K, but I don't understand... Okay, so, see, I'm blaming 2K for this, because 2K just does a horrible job importing things. But I'm also blaming Nintendo, because Nintendo has a higher standard right now. They're doing good, and they're really on thin ice after the Wii U. So they're trying to make, you know, show all the companies, the third-party developers, that they have a place in the world of Nintendo, and also to show them that they're doing great. But when you release half-assed games like this... Now, I remember Nintendo back in the NES days, which I loved. I owned a Nintendo, obviously, from the beginning. They were really picky about who they give licenses to make games for them. This is horrible. Oh, my God. Look at that. Already 2 hiccups right there. This is horrible. And to release a game like that, especially after a delay that they pushed back, is kind of screwed up. But let's see. Let's just see. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe it's just the entrances. Let's check it out. Yeah, atmospherics obviously sucks. It looks like it's like a bunch of TVs put together, but let's see this. Oh my God, this could not be slower. I mean, guys, they should have just made it like Here Comes the Pain, PlayStation 2 graphics, and I would have been happier as long as it's enjoyable. It would have been fine. In fact, that's what I wanted PlayStation Vita to do, to actually release a game like Here Comes the Pain on the portable, because it was a lot of fun. But this is great graphics, don't get me wrong. They made it, it's like back in the day when they used to have emulators for the PlayStation on your old computer, and it used to run extremely slow. This is exactly what it is. It's like they ported the game without taking into account the limitations of the Nintendo Switch. And this is exactly what they did right now. And this is horrible. And I'm surprised Nintendo doesn't have quality control on this, that they actually didn't see this. And so I know they're excited because they're getting a lot of third-party support and their success is amazing. And I love my Nintendo Switch. And I love every game that's on it. Unfortunately, this game so far is a flop. And I can't believe they released it. After the 2K fiasco with the NBA Live, I would figure they'd be a little bit more careful with this, but I guess not. This is just horrible. I mean, this is worse than 10 FPS. This is horrible. This reminds me of the emulator days of PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 when it didn't run well on the old computers. This is exactly what it is. It's literally, what they did is they took an emulation of the game and put it on a low-functioning computer. You know, that's exactly what it is. They didn't understand the limitations of the Nintendo Switch. So they came, oh my God, this is just so painful to watch. But we're going to watch it all the way through because I want to see. Now, obviously, Undertaker walks slow and methodical. But this is beyond slow that it's not methodical. It's more like comical. Let's see here. I give him credit. The graphics look amazing. Okay, because this is really what it is. This is like they put an emulator for the Xbox One on or a PlayStation 4 on the Nintendo Switch. And the Nintendo Switch's capabilities is just not able to handle that. Instead of them actually making a game that was catered for the Nintendo Switch, with catering to its limitations and making it a high functional game, like say Zelda Breath of the Wild or Mario or any, Skyrim even. Skyrim was amazingly done. Bethesda, guys, I can't believe it. I mean, they must have the hand of God with them, because Bethesda does such a great job in porting Doom and Wolfenstein. Now, I know a lot of people that are fanboys of the other consoles are going to yell and say, this is why I didn't get the Nintendo Switch. Well, guys, if you got the Nintendo Switch because of a wrestling game, there's no point to buy it. But if you bought it for the other fantastic games that just happened, like Zelda Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey, that just happened to win a crap ton of awards, more awards than any game on consoles, then I would rethink, I would re-strategize. But if you're looking for the biggest games, the games like that are enjoyable to play, you're going to get a Nintendo Switch, because it's a lot of fun. And I don't know about you, maybe portability doesn't work for you. For me, I'm all about portable. I want a portable system. I had the 3DS, I had the PSP, I had the PlayStation Vita, I had the Game Boys, I had everything. Even Game Gear back in the day. Because I'm always on the go, and I need something. Okay? So it is good that they kept everybody there, which I said, this is exactly a perfect port from the home consoles. But it's not made for the Nintendo Switch. Let's see this. I gotta see this. Okay, I mean, this isn't bad. I guess the one-on-one, the fighting is alright. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, so the fighting is okay, I guess. I mean, this is definitely 30 frames, but I've played it on the PlayStation 4 before, and it felt like 30... PlayStation 3, and it felt like 30 frames as well. So, I mean, this is okay. It's not bad. It's not the best, but it's a good pace that I could see myself playing. Ugh. I almost forgot all of these stupid things. I wish there was a way to shut it off. There probably is. There you go. Get out. Ooh, uh-oh. We're just going to play a little longer, and then we're going to do a 3 on... Okay, so I gotta... What the hell's the grappling button here? Oh, okay, this is the grappling button. So see, it's operating about the same speed as I played on the PS Vita, or as I played on the PlayStation 3. So it's about the same speed when it's one-on-one. So we're going to see how the heck this turns out. Oh, no. How do you freaking throw? All right, here we go. Let's regroup. Okay, this is how you throw. All right. There you go. Oof. Okay, wow. The get up. As soon as they go outside, the frames just slip. What the hell? Wow. This is just wrong. This is brutal, guys. Holy crap. See, over here, it's operating fast. The second you leave the ring, it's going slow again. I like that they have that. Okay. But look how slow it's going now. Oh, I think it's because of all these stupid tips that they have on this garbage. But look how slow. It's just like it slips automatically. Are you kidding me? How does the speed slip like that? I mean, it's still better than the entrances, don't get me wrong, but... That's ziggity. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, now it's kind of speeding up a little bit. It's like it needs some time. There's a lot of moire on the belt, on the ropes, as you can see. It's kind of weird, and it has nothing to do with the camera. I could guarantee you guys, it's not the camera. The moire is directly. It's exactly like it's shown in the camera. The moire is actually in the game. Now I don't care really about moire. If this game had, I mean, this is still kind of fun to play. To be honest with you, it's just very slow. on the outside. It's like I would never want to go outside. And that's all the fun in the game. I love the outside. It's like now I can't even use that. This is brutal. I'm just going to egg him on right now. Let me just get some chairs and start beating the hell out of him. Alright, let's see. What do I do here? I think this is it. Okay, alright. You press the L button. And the B. Okay. Oh, crap. I didn't do it in time. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Oh, this is brutal. Come on, get up. Get up. That a boy. Uh-oh. I know you guys are probably like, let me see the 3-on-3 already. But hold on, guys. Let's just see what the special looks like over here. Maybe the special will be a better... There you go. Oh, God, with these... I hate this thing. I hate these tips. They make the game so unenjoyable. We get it, people. We get it. We don't need the tips. Have it in a strategy guide or in a booklet. Nobody cares about this garbage. Alright, let me just get that. Okay, I got that. I got it now. So see, they get up exactly the same. There you go. Oh my God, this is slow. Slow. And slow. I cannot believe this. They're gonna definitely need to speed this up. I really don't see an update coming for this as a speed up. I'm sorry, I just don't. I just really don't. It just doesn't look like that's possible. I mean, in order to speed it up... Oh, this is brutal. In order to... Look at this. In order to speed it up, you're going to have to make this probably less resolution. And I know this is probably what they're going to market, which is really screwed up if they do this, where they're going to say, you know, the only way you're going to be able to do that is get our updated version of the Nintendo Switch, whenever that's going to come out. And it's going to be faster, people, and everyone's going to buy it because it's going to be quicker like they did with the 3DS. Okay, I don't even think I want to put... Yeah, I'm not even going to put him in the table here. I'm just going to... Just do the... You know what? Let's go over here. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, go back in there. Nobody cares. Come on. Just go in. Oh, are you kidding me? How do you run? There you go. I just want to do a finishing move. We're going to do a finishing move on him. Let's go. Where are you, buddy?
Call from
Oh, boy, this is annoying. Ugh. Come on. Pardon the call. Alright, here we go. That's a good boy. See, now it speeds up. It's freaking hilarious. Alright, let's end this. Good collision. Collision to physics. Okay, that felt good. Alright, let's cover him. 1, 2, 3, and go for a 3-on-3. I'm actually scared to see what a 3-on-3 feels like. God, this is annoying. Come on, 1, 2. Oh, he really doesn't want to give up. Okay. There you go. See, I love that they have all the moves, but it's just too damn slow. It's annoying. Let's go. 1, 2. Ugh. Well, he is the Undertaker, isn't he? Let's just get out of here. Let's see. Quit match. Whatever. Alright. I'm actually dreading doing a 3-on-3 right now. Seriously, I'm I'm extremely dreading this right now. I can't believe what I just saw. I just can't. All right. Let's see. How do you do this? Triple threat, 6-man, whatever. 6-man tornado tag. That's the best way to test that out, if anything. Right? So let's go to that. Oh, man, this is brutal. Alright, let's just pick anybody. I'm not going to even give a crap. Whatever. Just get this over with. I'm really not optimistic about receiving an update. I don't see how an update could fix this. I just don't. There's too many flaws. In terms of what's giving it... They're going to have to literally reconstruct the entire game. Erase... You're going to have to erase the whole game and reinstall the game. It's just insanity. This is a real swing and a miss for 2K. I don't think Nintendo should let them release anything anymore until they get their act together. And I think Nintendo should have some kind of quality control not to permit games like this, especially because you're in thin ice already, and a lot of companies are holding off and investing in your cheap cartridges because they don't want to invest in the big ones that are like 64 or even 32. They go straight for the 16 and have you download all the other things because they don't have faith in you. Even though you're doing great right now, when you release crappy games like this, they start to see some third-party developers could say you guys are actually ruining what their game is like. It's not going to give an enjoyable thing here. Nobody's going to want to buy it, right? But that's why you guys pushed this in the first place away, to make it safe. That's the real reality behind it. So people could buy it for the consoles. And then if it comes out crappy on your system, you know, nobody's going to care. And that's, I think, the safest bet. And you guys did a good job in playing that. But guys, you're also ruining your image, Nintendo. And this is not good. This is not good at all. Wow, this actually came out decent. Let's just play this. How do you skip this garbage? All right, here we go. But that's why I just don't get it. Nintendo, you're doing so good right now. To come out with games like this, it's just going to ruin your name. Whether you fix it or not, people are going to already be reviewing it. Well, you got all the fanboys reviewing it, so that's the problem. Or you got people that are paid to say it's great. You know, showing you one-on-one matches. Or people from the opposition deliberately making the game look bad. I don't think they deliberately need to do anything at this point because this game is just... Ugh. Let me just get out of here. Oh, okay, that's how you skip it. We'll skip them all. It's just horrible. I mean, they could have made the graphics a little dumbed down. Probably make the crowd even not individualized, but just like a map of it, you know, a skin. Nobody cares. As long as the game would have looked a little great and enjoyable, it would have been the best game on the portable system. But this to be the first portable in a long time, because even the PlayStation Vita didn't even have a portable game. You had to download the old version. Oh my god, this is brutal. Oh, I can't even look at these entrances. And I'm willing to bet the music's out of sync, completely out of whack with everything else. Let's just fight, damn it. Let's see what the hell that's like. Ugh. I just want to see what the fighting is like. I'm going to be surprised if the 3-on-3 is actually operating extremely fast on a tornado and the 1-on-1 doesn't. Oh, this is brutal. Wait, so this is all of them on me? Oh, no, okay. And it's slow. We're talking about maybe 15 frames a second. Oh, this is brutal. I'm pressing the button and it doesn't even react. I'm Brock Lesnar right now. But I'm saying I'm pressing the button right now and it doesn't even, it takes time to react. That's not cool. Oh, this is slow. Oh, wait a second. It's like it's picking up, huh? Oh, this is brutal. Alright, I'm not gonna get too much into this. Let's just do this for a second. Let me just see here. And we're gonna cancel it right after. Ugh. I mean, whatever. Alright guys, we're gonna go right into the options here. And then we're gonna do the final review. This is brutal. If they fix this, I don't see this happening. But I'm actually borderline I'm gonna try to return it. Seriously, I don't want this game. And they completely fudged in GameStop, which really ticks me off a little bit. All right, so let's go into this. So first off, you got one-on-one. Just look at all the stuff that they have. They have normal, falls anywhere, backstage brawl, extreme rules, ladder, table, TLC, Hell in a Cell, steel cage, Iron Man, last man standing, no holds barred, submission, and custom matches that you can make your own. Okay, cool. The 2-on-2. Oh. The 2-on-2 has tornado, tag, extreme rules, steel cage, Hell in a Cell, table tag, ladder tag, TLC. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna do a Hell in a Cell match. I want to see what that's like too. Extreme, all that, blah blah blah, and we're, you know, whatever. Boy, this is horrible. This is brutal. So this is what they have. I'm not gonna read them all to you. Just check them out. I'm really ticked off by this completely. 20-man, 30-man. I'm glad they have 30-man Royal Rumble. I wonder how that's going to pan out. It's probably going to go up 1 frame a second. Anyways, let's go for a 6-man. Let's just do Elimination Chamber. You know we all want to see it anyway. Let's see what the heck this looks like. Maybe because they're not all fighting at once, it'll go fast. And then, of course, once they start fighting at once, when, you know, if you don't eliminate them quick enough, it's going to go slow. We're not going to get too much into it. We're just going to see how the heck it is right off the bat. In fact, I encourage you guys, if you want, fast forward, because this loading time is going to take forever. I'm going to do my best to edit this, but, oh, this is brutal. This is just brutal. What a, oh, look at this. It's like it's stuck. Really? Wow. Now, I bet you with the music, it kind of covers up a little bit for the stuff, but guys, this is horrible. Like, I mean, if I would play this on the subway, I'd probably, on a 45-minute ride, enjoy probably about one. Enjoy is very subjective, the word enjoy in this game, but I'd probably tolerate it for about one match, and then just want to run for the hills and play something else. This is brutal. Just get this on the go already. This couldn't be more annoying. Ugh, come on. Nobody cares about the entrances. They're so slow, it's agonizing to watch. Alright. Oh my god, look at the glitches. Ugh. If that wasn't if the... Oh my god, it could not be more annoying, that loading time. And of course, we have a little quickness here. This is like maybe 15 frames a second. 20 frames maybe. Oh, what were you thinking, Nintendo? Anyways, we're going right into the final. Oof. Oh, man. Well, now to end it. Guys, do not get this game. Until they fix it, which I doubt they will, because in order to make this thing run at full frame, 60 frames or even 30 frames consistently, you're going to need to redo this game. Dumb down the graphics. The problem is they're not going to do that. Most likely they're not going to go back to the, drawing board and redo it. This could be a cheap attempt that Nintendo wants you to buy a different version of a Nintendo. So then they could show, oh, look, it runs at full speed. Or Nintendo's quality control truly sucks. And it's really sad, too, because in all their games that I've had, I loved it. If I were to get the Nintendo Switch now, and I had this as my first game, I would return my Nintendo Switch because I would think all of them suck. Okay? That's the problem, Nintendo. Nintendo, you're doing so well right now. Back in the day, in the Nintendo days, the original NES days, you didn't give your licenses so willy-nilly to people. You had quality control checking in, and when you saw how it was, if it wasn't perfect, you would not give them the licensor. If they were perfect, that's the only time that you'd release it, because it makes your name look good. Unfortunately, this does not make your name look good. I would have rather not to have this game on this Nintendo Switch. And I am a big wrestling fan. I have all of the wrestling games from Nintendo 64, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 2. You name it, I got it from even SmackDown, from the first SmackDown days, which I thought was back then really cool. This game's a swing and a miss. What this game is 2K, a very lousy developer, which I think should be banned from making games for at least, I can honestly say, even though they flopped on the PC as well. But they should be banned completely from Nintendo till they get their act together. Now, why? Because these guys are not like Bethesda. Bethesda, what they did, when they even released Doom, they started from scratch. They said, screw it, we're doing it again, and released the awesome game for the PC. And then for the Xbox One, and all that, when they ported it to everywhere, it was great. The second they went into Nintendo Switch, they said, you know what? We're going to do it all over. They redid the entire game and made it work beautifully. The Doom and Wolfenstein ran amazing on the Nintendo Switch. Doom ran incredible on the Nintendo Switch. Bethesda is doing a great job. They're an awesome third-party developer to have. Skyrim ran incredible on the Nintendo Switch. 2K, what they did is like I explained it. Back in the day when you get an emulator for PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 games, or even arcade emulators, you would play it on a corny PC, on a really bad PC, and it would go slow. Because it's an exact copy of what it is. So what 2K did, they didn't redo this game, except they made it, 6 instead of 8, which, to be honest, I don't think would make much of a difference. They didn't go to the drawing board. They basically released the same game and put it on the Nintendo Switch, not catering to its abilities and to, its limitations. So what they did is they released a perfect port on... Like they made an emulator on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to blame 2K. Obviously, it's 2K's fault because they're lazy. But who's the one to blame in this? And I love Nintendo, and I hate saying this because I own old Nintendo stuff. Nintendo. Because if I own a company right now and I see a crappy product and I'm going to slap my label on it, I need to know that this is a reflection of my company. And if Nintendo, the quality control, doesn't give a crap about that and is willing to displease all their fans, especially people who waited for so damn long to buy a WWE game, a wrestling game. In fact, I'm not going to even lie. One of the major reasons, and I'm laughing at this because I said that, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. One of the major reasons I got the Nintendo Switch is because of the announcement of this game. I like playing wrestling games on the go. That's why I even repurchased them on the PSP. Then, of course, when I played Breath of the Wild and Mario, which I wanted to play also, that became really the main... I wanted Nintendo games. That's what I wanted. And I really love the fact that I got it. And I'm not going to down Nintendo myself for getting the Nintendo Switch, because every other game is operating well. But Nintendo needs to have great quality control, because 2K and other systems... other companies out there are not going to take you seriously, and they're going to release half-assed games. When they do this, it's going to lower your market, especially right now when Christmas is around the corner. So I can see why you guys rush this, especially when it's been pushed back for so long. And then, the rumor date was December 31st, which was like a date. And then suddenly you announce it and release it. I know why you did that, Nintendo. You did that because you wanted to get the sales up in the holidays. And that's fine. But guess what? When you released horrible games like this, people are going to return it. People are no longer going to have faith in you. And also, companies that are crappy like 2K is going to blame you for it or whatever. And they're going to say that it's your limitations and say, well, you see, we released it on the PlayStation 4 and everywhere else and it was going great. Another thing, GameStop is a real horrible company for saying what they said, because they said if you pre-order it, you get the Kurt Angle as if it's like a limited edition, not available anywhere. In launch, okay, on the downloadable content, you could already purchase that pack, which is so stupid that they didn't say that. They did that so you would be forced to pre-order it right away. Again, a very horrible bullcrap sales tactic. I'm going to try to return this. I don't want this in my library because this is really soiling Nintendo for me. I mean, really, if this was my first game on the Nintendo Switch, I would think all games were running this laggy and probably return it if I didn't know better. This is really horrible, guys. A very horrible release. Just like NBA 2K18. Horrible release, but they managed to fix that a little, right? According to what I heard, I returned that. I didn't care about that. So I'm hoping somehow they release a fix for this. Maybe there's some kind of... I remember on the emulators, even on crappy computers, they had these speed things that you could put into an emulator, and it runs it, well. If they can even, reduce the resolution, get a constant 30 frames, that'd be great on a portable device. But this is a stinkeroo. I advise everybody not to get this game, and you're not pre-ordering it anyway. Now it's too late for that. But I wish I could have went back in time and tell you guys not to pre-order even, because you're gonna get the same thing that you're getting regardless, because you could just purchase it. But they also have this $80 package that you could buy. Stay away from that. Buy the basic package when it's fixed. Okay, now when it's fixed, I'm going to make a video showing you how it's fixed. Okay, so you guys will get the thumbs up. As always, I told you I spend my hard-earned cash. I work hard like hell. And then to buy games like this really ticks me off, because this is the reason I made this YouTube channel, because I was tired of these fanboys telling you to get stuff and then everybody's turned away by it, because I was duped so many times. So I said I'm going to release nothing but honest reviews for y'all, so you're going to see what it is and not have, not be spending your money, especially on the holidays. Damn it. These guys are such criminals. Especially on the holidays, I don't want you guys spending money on your hard-earned money on things like this, because I know now the economy is really, it's hard. It's getting better, but, it's hard. Things are a little bit, times are hard. I mean, the cost of living is extremely high in New York here, I could tell you. And most of my buddies here in New York, they're basically living from paycheck to no check. And it's really hard, especially when they release these half-assed games, and then you're spending this money and you think that your loved one's going to be happy, or even you are going to be happy, and then you're completely... It's like in the Nintendo days when Nintendo used to release a game, and in the back of the cover it shows all these cool things and you think it's the best game ever. You buy it and it's a freaking dud. So that's what it feels like. This is what this game is, except those bad games even ran well. This doesn't run. I don't know how this is even legal, to trick the public into paying for a game that doesn't run. It doesn't run well. This is like we're dealing with an average of anywhere between 10 to 14 frames a second. In the ring, maybe 20 frames a second, maybe. Out the ring, it starts to go down to 15 frames. This is horrible business practice. And now I know a lot of you guys are going to blame 2K or Nintendo. The truth is the blame strictly goes to Nintendo. I'm not, 2K is a lousy company. It's already a known fact. After they released the NBA game, they should have went to 2K and said, listen, if you want to make games for us, okay, but I know they're very on thin ice with third-party developers, so maybe that's why they want to maintain all the relationships and have good PR and so on and so forth. But I think they're at a level right now where they can say, we want to make sure that the games you release are good. Because let me tell you, Nintendo, you are really disattracting your fans right now. Okay, I'm not a fanboy. Like I said, I'm a fanboy of innovation. That's it. If there was another system, Sony, I lost faith in them because they abandoned the PlayStation Vita, which I think would have done a great job. And now they're not ignoring the Nintendo Switch. They're seeing the popularity. But when they're going to release another Vita 2, no one's going to have faith in that crap, because they're going to think the second any little thing goes wrong, Sony's going to abandon it. Nintendo has a reputation to stay alive. That's why we love Nintendo. But the problem is right now, this game is a flop, and if you keep releasing stupid games like this, Nintendo, no one is going to trust you anymore. Okay? The third-party developer 2K is one of the worst companies in the world. I have to say, in terms of game developing. That and EA goes number one. Number two has to be 2K. 2K, I'm serious. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're just horrible. And I advise people to stay away from this game at all costs till they fix this crap and actually make it playable. This is not playable. You're going to probably... It's going to be like when I played on the emulator and I still played through the level because I wanted to have that nostalgic feeling of to play it on the computer. It sucks. Okay? You don't want to play that on a subway where you or on a plane or anything because it's so agonizingly horrible. I can't stress this enough, guys. Even through the phone, I'm looking at it. It doesn't look that bad. On the system itself, it's horrible. Because I think it has to do with frame rates on the camera itself. It's horrible, guys. It can't be worse. The frame rate is just, it's not playable. This game sucks. Seriously. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. If you guys like... I know you're not going to like the game, but if you like the video, help me out. Please like. I'm giving you honesty as always. I'm telling you, stay the hell away from it. I buy these games so you don't have to. The only way you could support me is to subscribe, like, and do me a favor, comment in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys bought it, I'm sorry. I tried to release it as soon as possible, but the Sabbath came, and I know I'm not going to be able to release this video till Saturday night. And I really pray to God that during that Friday night that you guys did not buy this game. Alright, the second the Sabbath is over, I'm going to be posting this up ASAP. And I hope I can save a bunch of people from heartache. This is the holidays, damn it. And it really hurts me when people target people like us that work our asses off every day and then sell them crap. It just annoys me. This is why I did this YouTube channel. So anyways, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys didn't get it. And if you did, let me know what you think. Have a good one, y'all. Definitely wait till they release an update. Let's see what happens. I personally don't think they can fix it. Maybe a speed hack like they do on emulators. Maybe something could save it. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see it. Realistically, I don't see it. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. No matter what, I'm right about this. Don't buy it till they fix it. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.